Oh, Mom, stop it. Go live.
Yeah, are we live? I moved my computer up.
Okay.
You're so close.
Well, I always sit mine on a box in front of me so it kind of angles down so it gets rid of my double chin.
I have the box here. I could do that.
It's a lighting trick. Oh, hold on.
Did that work?
Apparently the second I said, Mom, stop it, it started going live. So
Oh,
hello,
everybody.
yeah, we're live now. Welcome to our live.
My Zantac. My melt in your mouth Zantac that tastes terrible. But Amber brushed me. Ooh.
Well, it's 11:01 now, guys. Welcome to our Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast.
Ugh. Okay. That tastes awful with grape
You're
juice.
so funny.
Okay,
Well, I know
hi.
because they have the Zantac are the dissolvable ones, right? With like the citrusy flavor.
Which is an awful citrus flavor, but
It is an awful citrus flavor.
or
I
one
said,
of the other shirts that I haven't worn for a while. I got
Yeah.
this in one of our swaps.
oh, why don't we introduce ourselves?
Go
And then we
for
can talk about our clothing. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast. I am Amber from Amber's Yarn Shop on Instagram, Etsy, and Facebook. Had to think about where I was. And Fiber Floozy is here. Hi, Jill.
Jill. And I am Donna Hurley from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Cotton on Etsy and Instagram. So if you like cotton yarn, that's me. Anyway,
And-
welcome to everybody.
Together, we are Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast, but we're each our own businesses.
Right. So, and we live in different states, so we haven't even been seeing each other. I haven't seen you since the month after you moved in your house.
July? No, August.
August.
August. Hey, welcome, Heather. Nitty Heather is finally able to join us again.
Nice. Thank
For
you.
a while.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, if you've never been with us before, I hope you enjoy it. We try to have fun.
We
And
do.
I am the mother, although I look like the daughter. Had to
You
put that
don't
in.
look younger than me, though.
I could be your sister.
Yeah.
You're much older sister.
Well, I look like I'm 12 sometimes, so let's be honest. You're frozen, Mother. Where did she go? Donna, we lost you. Hold on. She's on a new computer, so she might be having issues.
I can't hear or see you. I mean, I can see you, Amber, but you're frozen.
You're
And
frozen
you were
too.
making a weird noise. Are you there?
Mom, you're frozen. All I see is black. There you are.
Is it?
You're frozen again.
Can you see me now?
Yes, I can see you now. Can you see me now?
Yes, and I can hear you. Connected again.
That was weird. It must be, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. You know, it depends on how close you are to the router sometimes, how it affects it.
Okay. And I moved my cup. I thought, well, maybe my cup was, because I don't know where, I have a new computer, you guys. It's an Apple, and it's way different from a PC. So is that what they call them, a PC and a Mac? Okay. And so I'm learning. This is my learning cue. And it won't let me do that. You know how I did the, let me do it this way. Okay, there, now you're next to me. I like you next to me. I don't like being below you.
You're funny. You know, people only see what I do too. Like since I'm the host, it's how I set it up. So right now we're next to each other for everyone.
Oh, okay, good. So did you set it up where when one talks?
No, I said right now we're next to each other.
Okay.
But I can, when we start showing stuff, I'll change it to whoever's.
I could care less. You froze up again.
No, I didn't.
There you go.
No, I just was going like that.
Oh, okay, now.
Yeah, Fiber Floozy says big learning curve.
Yes. I don't know how to do hardly anything on this Mac yet. I mean, it's like everybody says, oh, you're going to love it. But, you know, I can go on my Etsy shop. I know how to do that. And that's the most important thing. But the other things I'm just, and of
Mhm.
course, like most people, I had some games on my other computer. Well, I don't know how to download them on this one. And I don't
Oh,
know
you
how
have
to, huh?
you have access to the App Store with Apple, and you can do free games. Like on your phone, we have App Store games.
Oh, okay. So I can do those same games. Chrissy thought they would, like my pictures came over on the cloud. She thought those would, but they didn't.
No, because those weren't down, they were downloaded different. Those were downloaded with discs. So those weren't saved in the cloud. They were saved on your hard drive, right? Did
I'm
you
thinking,
buy them?
yes, they're on my phone, and I did it from the App Store on my phone.
Oh, so
And she thought
it,
they would-
as long as they're computer compatible, that's the thing is you'll have to find ones that are computer compatible. Because I think there's some like because there's some games that are that are iPhone only or iPad only or
Oh,
computer
mine
only.
might be that. And you know, my iPhone I've had for what, 10 years? It's an iPhone
No,
7. Not
you haven't
6
had
Plus. It's an iPhone Plus.
you haven't had it for 10 years. That would imply that you had it when we got married. You've had it for like
Oh, no.
5 years. You got it when
5.
we
I
moved
just,
to
Christy and I went
Idaho.
down to the Tucson,
Hmm.
and
Right when Dave
she,
and I moved to Idaho or to Blackfoot
okay, and Robin was already
5 years
here.
ago.
Robin gave me one of her little purse ones to use with it until I got mine in.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's been, yeah, maybe 5
About
years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Again, we've had ours for a year. We just keep upgrading when we get them.
Yeah.
So we don't have the 11 though,
And I
or
bought
the 12.
mine. I bought mine outright, so I'd have
Mhm.
to buy a new one, right?
You wouldn't have to. You could set it up like we do. Ours goes into our payment every month.
Oh,
You buy
okay.
it through Verizon, that's how you do it. I mean,
Yeah.
you pay for it up front if you want
And
to.
I have Verizon just like you, but yeah.
Mhm. Or you
Yeah.
can set it up so that it goes through everything. Welcome, Affordably Crafty. Welcome to our rambling.
Yes, that's right. We just rambled on. So,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
oh, Molly must be here. Coco's sleeping.
She's right here.
Yep.
She's
Upside down.
like, I want to go past. I know, I'm mean. I know.
I'm
I'm a
not
jerk.
waking Coco up. Anyway, welcome everybody to our
Yeah. Oh,
wonderful.
Robin says she's getting her new one today. Robin,
Oh, which one are you getting at? Which iPhone?
she said it's so much better for filming. Oh, hi Kim. Sorry, Affordably Crafty is Kim. It's hard to keep everyone's first name straight, so I apologize if I call you the wrong name or if I don't know your first name. If your
Oh,
name's not in your username, sometimes it's hard to remember.
right, right.
As you know.
Well, yeah, I've had so many people call me Crystal because of the
Mhm.
Crystal Skies Hand Died, you know, because
Mhm.
they just kind of assume that. And yeah,
Mhm.
well, anyway. But anyway, so I guess we do what? I guess we only do whips today because we don't
Well,
have
do we want to talk about our week? It's been a month.
week. It's been a month. Yeah, you guys.
Want
And
to tell
last
them your computer story? Why you got a new computer?
I was on my other new computer, you guys, and
Mhm.
all of a sudden someone took it over. They took my cursor and it was moving everywhere and they were clicking on things, and boy, I didn't know what to do, so I shut it down and I went back in and they still had control. So I shut it down again because I had said if I had trouble with this again, because this is my second computer that I got, somebody took control over. I said I would go with get an Apple.
Get
And
a
boy,
Mac,
I
yeah.
did. I went right down. I mean, at first I called Robin and then I called Christy and got their opinions. And then
Mhm.
I went down and I bought my Mac. So,
Mhm.
and both of them said that Macs are a little harder to infiltrate. So we will see.
Yeah, yeah. Dave and I want to get one eventually. We just haven't.
Right.
They're big money commitment.
Yes, they are. They are a big money commitment. But I put, because I signed up for something that is probably why I was having trouble with it, I paid double for what price I did. And so then I got this too. But if this stays with me, and both my daughters said they've had theirs for years and never had any problems. So we will
Yeah.
hope. The only problem I'm having is The new
She can't figure out
Mac,
how to do her printer.
right, and then yeah, I can't hook my printer up, and the new Mac Air does not have ports.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
have like
have
USB ports.
USB ports. So I have to use my finger, guys, and I have never been good with my finger. So I've got to get a mouse that is, they call it something,
Bluetooth.
a Bluetooth, yes.
A Bluetooth mouse, yes.
But I haven't done that yet, and I'm getting better with my finger. So
Heather says they take a while to get used to, but you'll love Apple products. And it's true. I mean, like, I love my iPhone. I love my iPad. We would like to eventually go Mac in the house, but it is what it is.
right, yes. And
When
you've
there's two
never had any problem
teachers.
with you have a Dell, and
Mhm.
you've never had any problem with it. So
Because I don't download things from emails and ads.
well, you guys, I
You
had
were a victim of a phishing scam. Let's just call it what it
well,
is.
yeah, but all of a sudden my computer froze up and this thing comes on and it's blaring this loud blasting noise at me, and it says it's from Echo, which is what my internet was from or something, the Echo, and I had to call a phone number. I didn't at first, and then they started calling me. Somehow they had my number from whatever. So then I talked to him. He went in and fixed it all and all that stuff, but then I had to pay $300 for all these programs.
For them to fix the problem they made.
And then a month later, it happened again, and he called me, and I said, "You just fixed it, and you said you'd take care of it, and whatever." And he did fix it again, but then when it happened the third time, I thought, I am not fooling with this anymore. I mean, I'm old, and when you get older, little things bother you. Just like
When you're young, little things bother you too.
right. Well, just like my internet. I have internet with my cable. I mean, my cable with my internet. Okay. And it's gradually kept going up. And now I pay $128. Okay.
Mhm.
So I called them. I wanted to just get the internet, just because, I watch Hulu and YouTube. And I mean, I watch
Netflix.
whatever. Well, they can take me off the other thing, but then I have to pay a streaming fee to stream Hulu and Netflix, and yeah. And so I said, "Oh, just forget it. Just leave it the way it is." And then I had to take my boxes down and get new boxes. And I thought, I'm just not going to fool with it. You just get where you just, so
Yeah.
anyway.
My cat is having a spaz out on her cat post over here. She's
Oh,
like
that
on there. Yeah, she's having fun.
anyway.
Take that movement I just did out of context. I was making fun of my cat.
Okay. So how's
let's see.
been? That's been my month. Well, what if I had this a week yet? A little over a week. Maybe.
Just barely a week. Let's see. By the way, Sherry's on. Hello, Sherry. And Laurel is on. Hello, Laurel. Laurel, your Tumblr is coming.
Yeah, she actually showed me a picture of it yesterday, Laurel.
It's done. It's just finishing curing. I just need to do some sanding around the rim to make it clean for you, and it's finishing curing, and then it will ship out. It's been kind of crazy. With the time change, it has thrown off my life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We get home and it's dark and just want to go to bed, even though it's like 5:15.
Right.
I
have my cats trained. I mean, I guess they're trained at 10 o'clock. I put them in their room and I give them treats to bring them into their room. Well, now, and they know what time 10 o'clock is now. At 9 o'clock, they're sitting on my lap and talking to me, and because they think it's 10 and they want to go in here and get their treats. I mean, it's so funny. And so I've been very good about not making them come in here and early, because I don't want them to have to be in here an hour earlier than they are, when I'm still
like,
up.
if they think it's 10 o'clock, take the extra time, Mom.
Yeah.
It's like children, if they want to go to bed earlier, let them.
Yeah, I know.
Then they get up earlier, huh?
Yeah, then they'd be up earlier. I'd hear the scratching. So, but.
By the way, Jill says she finally bought her first cordless mouse and keyboard.
So. Oh, okay. Cordless, but not, does she
have Bluetooth?
Well, some of the cordless, see, my other was cordless, but you had to stick that little thing into the side, into the port.
Yes, into the USB. But like that's what my mouse is, like that. It's a USB one. But there are Bluetooth ones too. And I think a lot of them are
Right, because that's what I had. And I even bought that little thing to stick in, and it
hmm,
didn't work with my Bluetooth.
yeah.
I
So
mean, with my mouse. But
oh, let's see. Laurel says she's casting on a hat sitting in her car and her husband is covering their high school football game. Cool.
oh, yeah,
Very cool.
he must
Let's see, what
be
else on my
okay.
week? My school announced that we are going to be doing online learning for November 23rd and 24th, which is the week of Thanksgiving. We already had Wednesday and Thursday off. Now, Monday and Tuesday, we are doing e-learning.
So are they assuming that everybody has a computer at their house?
We can send home packets and we can send home computers if we need to. We have our seventh and eighth graders and high schoolers all have Chromebooks that they are theirs for the school year.
Oh, okay.
Fifth and sixth graders, we have classroom sets that we are trying to decide as a team if we're going to send them home with our students or not. Because
Oh,
some students I trust with it at home, some students I do not.
yeah.
So, oh, Jill says she has USB because her laptop is as old as the hills in the she shed.
Okay. Yeah, that's like my other ones were
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, that's my life. And I've been learning I've been using Google Classroom a lot, learning how to put assignments on there and make it easy for the kids to access. Man, I look like a vampire. Look how pale I am.
I know, but your eyes are blue, blue, blue.
That makes me really look like a vampire.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Robin says Thomas has a Chromebook and Braden can check one out. That's kind of where we're at. Yeah, most of our older kids have them. The elementary apparently is sending home packets for the kids to work on, but we would really like to be able to do some online stuff. That's why they've been encouraging us to put more and more on Google Classroom when kids are out because a family member tested positive. So they're in quarantine for 7 to 10 days because a family member tested positive. So we've been doing a lot online if we can.
So how do you do that? Do you set it up in your classroom while you're teaching and it just does it or what?
No, I set up assignments, like add YouTube videos if they need to watch a video for something. We're allowed to scan in our pages for our textbook if we need to. So we scan in the pages for them to read, and then they can type in answers to questions. I did last week we did our test on Google Classroom. I actually made a Google quiz. You can set up the quiz, and they can answer all the questions and tell them at the very end how well they did. So
Oh,
yeah, but that's been time consuming. So
I was
that's
just say that's more time for the teachers to have to spend that they're not being paid for. Yeah.
right. Well, no, I do it during my prep.
Oh, okay.
Do
So
it outside of the hours I'm already paid for.
okay.
I try really hard to compartmentalize my time.
Right. Because I know
I do
Dave last year
school.
was doing a lot at home, you
Well, he
know.
was also getting his master's. That's
That's
a lot of what he was doing at home.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was my month is learning how to use Google Classroom better. I'm learning new things every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so we move on to whips.
Yeah. Whoops. Whoops.
I have two and you have two.
You show yours too. Mine are boring.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to put us on speaker view. So that means that whoever is talking is the one that the camera's on. Okay.
I'll keep shut.
Okay. Sure you will. We'll see how this goes. Okay. I have two. One I've been working on. I finally have started the decreases in this hat. So it's getting closer. My sockhead hat. Can you see the halo with the
Oh, the blue hair?
yeah.
Yes.
So I finally have started my decreases, which is awesome. So hopefully this hat will be done by the end of the year. Maybe by the end of 2021, we'll see. That's how I roll right now. When I was a para, I had time to knit at school. Now that I'm a full-time teacher, I don't have time to knit at school. And I started a new pair of socks. This is with some yarn I've had caked up forever, and I think it's Haute Knits. And this is, I'm gonna do one at a time because I wanna do a heel turn and gusset heel instead of my fish lips kiss because I like how padded they are in the back. So this is number one. Yep, yep, yep. And the other one I haven't even started yet, number two. So yeah, those are my whips. That's it. That's it.
I can talk now, huh? Okay, I have two whips. This one you've seen before, kind of. I just started it this week, but I told you guys I'm making 5 of these, and this is number 4 in my, let's see here. It's my virus shawl for one of my the teachers I'm visiting teaching. So this is this one there. Okay. And this is in Lilac Breeze. Can you kind of see the lavender?
Kind of. It just looks white with a pinkish hitch.
Yeah, because it looks better than on
Hint.
this new computer than it did on the other one. You can see it better. This
Mhm.
has this has color contrast or something. And then my other you've seen before too is my other virus shawl that I'm making for me. And I can't decide if I'm done with it or not. Because this is, I don't know if this is 2 skeins. Oops. The other one was done in worsted weight. And this one is done in my fingering sock weight in the sparkle. And this is done with Christmas plaid. This I dyed myself. But does it look big enough to be
Yes.
a shawl?
Yes, it does.
2? Yeah. Okay. Because in those I'm using 3, but I guess because they're worsted, they're less yardage. Okay, so this one's finished then. I have a finished object, you guys. Yay.
Round of applause.
This is what Christmas plaid looks like. When you look at the yarn itself, it looks more bright red and bright turquoise and the bright green. But when you knit it, it turns out a lot different. I mean, of course they all do, you know. So that's that. And that's all I have. I'm sticking to my story.
Okay.
Oh, I do have some other finished objects. Oh, are we into
Oh.
finished objects?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, what I've been spending a lot of my time doing this week is I have for my cotton shop, I've been making dishcloths. And these are my white ones. I did 7 white ones, and I have 2 packs left. I did 7 packs. Then this is my Christmas is a variety pack. And what you're going to get in this is a white one. You'll get a red one. You'll get a variegated this way one.
Really quickly, Mom. Jill said, okay, that's Christmas plaid, right? How many skeins did you use, and was it worsted or fingering?
Oh, okay. And this is my spotted.
No, I'm asking you on the shawl.
I'm
Oh,
going to answer in a minute. And this is my my speckles. So you'll get a speckled, a variegated, a solid red, and a solid white in those. Okay, I buy these. These are made with some of them are made with sugar and cream, and some of them are made with Dishy from Knit Picks, and they are worsted weight, 1 skein.
your shawl that you showed us in Christmas plaid.
Oh, Christmas shot 2. It takes 2.
Fingering or worsted?
Fingering. That was fingering. Worsted takes 3. I thought you were talking about that one. Yeah. Yeah. Worsted takes 3. As we found out, my white one, which is a cotton worsted, takes 3. But the fingering, you guys decided 2 was enough. I guess you decided. So,
Yeah, I think 2 looked like a good size.
and the worsted weight I used an H hook. The fingering weight I used a G. So just 1 size difference. So
Okay.
anyway.
Sorry. I'm like, I just wanted to confirm because yeah, Jill posted that, and because they're a little bit on a delay behind us after we talk, so it takes us for them to see what we're doing.
Right.
Heather says the virus shawls are beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, I love those. And let me tell you, if you know how to double crochet and do a slip stitch, that's all that's in it. There's not even singles in it or 1.5. It's doubles and slip stitches. And they go very quickly, especially when it's worsted. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on my 4th one. And I just started that one on I started it on Wednesday.
Okay.
Just on Wednesday, and I'm into my 3rd skein right now, about halfway through. So it's almost done too. And then I'll start on shawl number 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Someday I'll finish stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get these done. I mean, I can't knit and crochet for my kids because they all knit and crochet themselves. So
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, even my grandkids, some of them. So, but they get stuff from their mom. And so it's like, anyway.
Yeah, you gotta find people to give stuff to. Sorry.
Then I have 3 grandsons, and boys aren't as thrilled, especially
About shawls?
yeah, since Robin's boys are all in junior high and high school, and they're the hardest
Mhm.
to buy for. Even when Jeffrey, a son's so much harder to buy for than a daughter.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're a girl. Maybe if
Yeah,
you were a boy, it'd be easier to pick stuff for a boy.
maybe, but the variety's just not out there.
Yeah,
Girls love
that's true.
everything,
Yeah.
so anyway.
Anyway, let's see.
What's been happening in our shop this week?
I got a lot of stuff. Well, should I do just the stuff that I'm posting today first, and then we can talk about the other stuff?
Okay.
Because I told you I brought the bucket up of stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so I have okay, I can't talk. First off, this is my resin stuff. Okay. Or my epoxy stuff, because I do epoxy and I do yarn stuff. So let me show you. I'm putting some new stuff on today. I've taken the pictures, but sad day, my ring light died. So my ring light that Dave got me for Christmas, the big one, or I mean for my birthday, it's dead. It won't turn on.
Really?
So I had to take pictures, and they're not the best pictures. Like, they're okay, but I need to figure out a lighting source. So first off, I have 3 new tumblers that are going to go on today. First off, I have this one that says "Believe in Loch Ness Monster." I love this one. I was trying to go with something a little bit different, but look at how cool the ink looks on there. Isn't it pretty?
That's kind of a turquoise and blue and
You can
green.
see the multi-chrome glitter sparkle underneath. It's one that's color shifting.
Oh, yeah.
Color shifting. Yeah, and I thought, there's some cryptid believers out there who believe in the Loch Ness Monster.
I
And
do.
he's cute. Look at how cute he is.
He is cute.
Then I have this one that says "Mermaid Hair, Don't Care." Sorry, the window's open behind for light. But it's in turquoise on this pretty pink and like
Lavender? Is that lavender?
no, it's like a pink. It's like a dark pink,
Oh, okay.
a coral pink on it. And then it says "Mermaid Hair, Don't Care," and it's got a mermaid tail and a cool little anchor over here. And another bee tumbler that says "Kind words are like honey." And it's got some bees on it and some honey pots.
See, that's Utah State. We're the beehive state. So
You
that
are.
was perfect for Utah people.
Yeah, and it's so pretty. The gold, it is hard to show the brilliance of the gold that's underneath here. The color's Midas.
They're all in the 16 ounce.
These are all the 16 ounces. I'm making some now that are 20 ounces, but not these ones. I also have some new pop sockets. These ones are not shakers. This is Cinderella's Castle. First, I'm going to show you the ones that are not glow in the dark, and then I'll show you the fancy glow in the dark ones. Let's see. There's not many that are not glow in the dark. That one, and then this Sally Mickey, or Sally Minnie. She's not glow in the dark. Okay. Oh, this one's, is it? Hold on. Yeah, okay, now we're all to the ones that have glow in the dark pigment in them. So, charging it up so you can see it. You see the green in there? Glowing?
Oh, that's Harry Potter.
Yeah. That's the Harry Potter one.
At HP.
There's green glowing in there.
Uh-huh.
Then got another Harry Potter. Oh, I accidentally charged him. But here's Harry Potter, but I mean, he's got green in him as well. Sorry. It's my little UV flashlight. He glows green in there too.
Okay.
Just on the black part. You see me flash in my face.
Yep.
Even more pale. This is an Oogie Boogie one. He glows green as well. These little UV flashlights are fun, by the way.
Now, what is he from?
He is from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
You see how the green shining in there? Watch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Glowing. Okay. Here is a Mickey Jack. And his is a very subtle, but he's got a green glow behind him too. I mixed it in with the stuff, but can you see it kind of changing
Uh-huh.
a little bit?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're bored, aren't you?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Here's a Jack Skellington. And he glows blue. Let me warm him up a little. You can see the blue. It's so bright in here, but this UV light does help a little.
Yes.
Glows kind of a bluish green.
Yeah, pretty.
I have two different Snow White's Poison Apple. This one is green and it glows green.
So is that a skeleton head on the front?
No, it's her poison apple. Remember when she bites into the red apple and then it goes green and poisony and you can see the face?
Okay.
It's from the cartoon of Snow White. Or not.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
There's that one. This one, okay. This one looks subtle, but it glows way strong. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. That's like the one you used to make something with, in that glow. I can't think of what it was.
It's the one I used to make that with.
Yeah, but didn't you show me? Oh, maybe it was that one. Is that the
Okay, here's
same?
another Oogie Boogie, and this one glows the best out of all of them.
Oh, yeah. Even his
Oh, but
snow glows.
he really glows. And like, I took pictures in my pantry in the dark with these after I charged them up.
Oh, nice.
So that stuff is going to be posted today. I've taken my pictures. I just need to make the listings. So just
Where's your Harry Potter lightning bolt one?
that's the one that said HP. That's this one.
Oh, and then you had the glasses. Okay.
Yeah, and then I have glasses one. Yeah, and well, I have another one that I did that way that's red and green and Christmas colors. But when I attached the back, I had a mishap. So I got to fix it.
Okay.
I had two that I have to fix. So what's new in your shop?
Okay. It's been a month. And so in between the times, I decided to start dyeing Polworth. Now, this is 100% Polworth. It is, I had never even felt it before. But a Polworth sheep is a New Zealand sheep. These are superwash, and Polworth is 75% merino crossbred with a 75% Lincoln. And if you see pictures of them, they have these long fur that comes down. And so it makes a longer staple. So they do not, you don't get the glow around them like you do with some of the 75-25.
Oh, the halo?
The halo, but it's called a deluxe because it's a very high twist. And so it makes wonderful socks. And what I have found out with it, now listen, it takes up the dye so quickly. And look at how dark these are. This is my nebula. Look how bright and dark it turned out. I mean, it really takes up. Then this one that I call, this is a new color for the Polworth. It's a fox from Harry Potter, but it
Fox.
really, look at how orange and red and yeah. When I started this one, I wasn't naming it fox because the colors I used, I didn't know were going to come out this bright. Another thing I found out is when dyeing it, it really, like I said, it really takes up the dye, and you don't get the spread like you do in some of the others. And this one I called Snow Day. This is a new color for just the Polworth. And then this one is Slate Rock for those that are hand dyeing or making socks and stuff for men. I tried to do some men colors, but those are my Polworth. I did 14 colors, and this week I plan on doing some more because I'd like to get it up to, most of my, excuse me, most of mine have like 30 to 50 different colorways in there, because now I carry the Ragdoll, which is 75-25, Russian Blue, which is 85-15, this, the Polworth, which is 100% Polworth, the Aussie Cat, which is 75 merino, 20 nylon, and 5% lurex. and then my worsted, which is 100% worsted, which is Bengal. Then I have some new colorways that I dyed up just yesterday in my worsted. And this one I call citrus fruits, grapefruit. It reminded me of grapefruit. This was done the same way as I did some last summer, but like everything, they took up the colors differently. This one is Appaloosa. It's browns and fawns and black. So it's like an Appaloosa horse.
Molly, stop it.
Yes.
Sorry, my cat is eating the cat post.
Oh, okay. This is Mermaid Tails. So it's a teal with some bright colors sprinkled on it. And then this is, I brought back Unicorn Princess it sold out as soon as I put it up. So I made some more in the worsted, and they are now these are on the site. And so are you back? What did you do?
Yeah.
Put it outside?
Yeah, I put her outside. She scratched me in the eye though when I tried to pick her up.
Oh, poor baby.
Well, I think I scared her. Sorry, you can keep showing. Are you done?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it, I think. Yes.
Okay. Oh, she likes the Jack Skellington. Jill likes my Jack Skellington one.
Yeah.
And she said she got her first Pullworth from me. She is back. She's back.
Oh, that's right, because you had Pullworth in DK.
I do, and I do think I still have a couple.
Yeah.
I have them in my bucket. I brought my bucket up because some of you who may be new here have maybe not seen some of my yarn. So I wanted to show you some of the things that I have that Mom doesn't have.
Right.
One of the things I have in my shop that my mom does not have is sock blanks.
Oh, yes.
And I know Jill had one of these a couple weeks ago that she wore as a scarf for like her whole video. I do have sock blanks on my shop, so I want to show you this one.
That's pretty.
I don't know if I have my name right on here. I have two names on here. One says Exploding TARDIS and one says Fuchsia Garden. I think it's Fuchsia Garden on my shop.
It has fuchsia, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember Exploding TARDIS at all.
Yeah. No, it's not like Exploding TARDIS, is it? No. So if you've never worked with a sock blank, they actually have one end where we make these ourselves. It's closed with these pins, and this is a double strand. So there are two strands right next to each other. So you can work on two socks, two at a time.
And they should come out pretty identical. Yeah,
they're very similar. I've done a couple of the sock blanks, and they are so fun. This one is actually a 70. Oh, this is a sparkle. This is a 75-25.
75-20.
See the sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 70, 25, and 5. That's what it is. So that's one of them. So I thought I'd show you all these ones. And some of you, like I said, are new and haven't seen it. Like,
right. And those are Stellina, not Lurex.
Right. This is a Stellina one. You have Lurex in your.
I have Lurex.
You did have Stellina for a while.
Yes, for
now
a while.
Lurex.
I think it's almost all gone.
That one. And I have this one. This one is also a Stellina one. It's also a sparkle one. And this one has different clips in the end. It's not the plastic ones, but they're so soft, you guys. This one's turquoise and blue and like a pink. And of course, with a sock blank, when you knit it up, it's not going to look like this.
No.
They don't look the same. It would be nice if it did, but because, socks aren't the same around as these are. So, and I have labeled, these are all labeled weird. I usually just look for the picture when I pull these ones out and just make sure it looks the same because some are similar to each other. So I have to just make sure the designs are the same. What are you doing, weirdo? Did you hear her meow at me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is a Russian blue is 75-25 or 85-15 on your
85-15.
Okay, so this is an 85-15 one. And this is kind of a masculine one, almost a camo.
Yes.
In it though too.
Yeah, that's
so yeah, you start on the one end and you work your way down, and the pattern will change as you go on these. And they're so stretchy. What do you think? Should I wear it to school as a scarf?
Yeah, That would work for a man or a woman,
Mm-hmm.
girl or boy.
Yep. It will work for anyone who wants
But
to.
it's not sparkle. It's the 85.
This one's not sparkle, no. This one is not either. This is another 8515. There's dyeing instructions in some of these, Mother. We put the dyeing cards in them.
What dyeing cards?
The dyeing instructions.
I don't put dyeing instructions.
There's the 3.5-inch card, 3x5 that says how to make it.
I didn't do that.
It's your handwriting.
Oh, it's for the color.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we share things with each other, just FYI.
Yeah.
There's that one. I don't know if I should pull them closer up here so you can see the colors better.
Yeah, because it's not, I don't think it's getting, what do you call it? It's not getting
True colors.
It's not getting blurry. Sometimes when you hold them up to the screen gets blurry.
This one is really pretty.
Oh yeah, that's not getting blurry either.
Full turquoise, orange, and blues.
Almost a rainbow.
Mm-hmm. That one also I think would work for male or female socks because it's super feminine.
No, and the orange doesn't, orange is camel color.
Dropping things.
I see that.
So yeah, there's that one.
Where did oh there it is.
What?
Nothing.
Were you gonna ask how many more I have?
I said, where did I put my drink? And it's behind the computer.
Okay, I've got 4 more of these to show you.
Okay.
Because they're all different. Sock blanks are all different. It is really hard to duplicate a sock blank color.
I don't think you can, unless you do something and lay them next to each other and then do the same stripe or something in all of them.
Yeah. So this one is autumn colors, by the way.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it matches the colors of that bag that I made a few years ago. That you match with. It's very similar.
This bag?
Yes, that bag. I have one of those in my arsenal too. Yes, we got more sock planks available, Jill. This is something I have in my shop that Mom doesn't have in hers. She did for a little while.
Yeah.
All migrated to my shop.
Yeah, and then they're just real time consuming to make. People don't realize we make our own sock blank, and so it takes at least an hour or maybe more to wind them.
I saw something amazing on TikTok. They've made an attachment that you can stick on the end of a drill to put on the handle to have it do it for you. So you're not like,
well, I know
I'm making hats that way.
Knit for Brains.
Uh-huh.
Her husband made one to go with our Stanfield winder that you put on it. A little attachment you buy, but I of course don't have an electric power
drill, right?
But you do.
But we do, and I thought,
but you couldn't do that with one of them because you know how they slip off sometimes, and you have to watch them as they go as you're doing them, especially at first. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, you start it kind of by hand, and then pull that off and put this on. But yeah, so here's this one. Ooh, my left ear is just ringing. That's weird. This one is like mint green, purple, red, and orange.
Purdy.
2 left of these ones. And some of these are 8515, and I think the rest of these are all 8515 actually. No more sparkle.
Right.
In these ones. I have 2 sparkles there or 3 sparkles. I don't remember. Okay, here is this beauty right here. That is blues and yellows and pinks. That one. Oh, Laurel says it works great on her Addy. She's got the attachment and the drill to do on her Addy machine.
Okay, yeah, I have the Addy. I mean, I have the big one. Does she have the big one? What's it called?
Yeah, I think she has the big one. Yeah. And I see people using them with like Red Heart yarn. They're making Red Heart yarn knitted hats, and it takes them like 30 minutes on the machine to do one, and then sew the top together and the bottom up, and they're done.
I wondered how they did those.
Yeah.
The bottom is unfinished. When you take it off.
You pull it up and you attach it somewhere. So you've got a brim is how you do it. Well, no, they make it really long and they pull the bottom up inside and they attach it into the inside. So it's a double rimmed hat or a double layered hat.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now I get it.
So like it's if they took this part on the bottom that's unfinished and pulled it up inside of it and attached it here. So it'd be like a double layered hat.
Okay.
Oh, she has both sizes. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool. Rehang the hem. Was that where you pull it up in the top and have it go in with it around so you make a brim? I think it is. Yes, Jill, these are 85.15. These are all 85.15. And look at that. Mint chocolate chip. I know the name of that one.
yes.
I have this one memorized because you can't not name that mint chocolate chip.
No.
You just can't not.
Nope.
Okay. So those are that's something that I carry, Mom does not carry. I also carry bulky that Mom doesn't carry.
And you carried some of the Polworth DK.
DK,
I did not carry DK at all.
Yeah.
To me, the DK is so close to the worsted that unless you're doing the Aran worsted, which is really heavy, to me, I think of it as more of a bulky than
Yeah.
Because I think on the Aran you get like 180 yards. On the bulky you get like 150 yards, and on the DK you get like 200. I mean, so they're so close. You know, just like
I did find two more, by the way. This is on our high twist, our soft and sturdy sock yarn, 75.15.
right, which is a high twist.
Which is great for socks.
Yes, yes.
Because it is so sturdy. Those socks will last forever. Forever. And this one. This one is Ragdoll 75.25. The super soft 75.25, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's my.
That's what this one is. So this is a 75.25, and this is not the high twist.
And it was called.
This is my super soft sock.
Love on the Rocks. Did you keep that same name?
I think I changed it. I don't remember though.
Okay. But it's brown, grays, and blacks.
Yes. Yes. And it's another a manly color.
Yeah, nice man color.
It says crank 30 rows or as many as you want, then rehang the first row on the working needle one stitch at a time. It makes a double thick at the ears. Yes. Okay. I do know what you mean now. Because I've done that on the hand looms. You pull up the bottom and you overlap it with the layer that's going. And then when you go around, it drops it. And then you've got a double thick, just brim.
Oh, neat. I'd probably screw it up. Do you do that? Do you do that with your big Addie or the little Addie?
I think you can do it with either, depending on what size person you're making a hat for.
Because the big Addie makes such a, that was all big Addie stuff. Could you get those over your head?
Yes. Here's one more super soft fingering.
Yeah. Would they be?
Yeah. It would fit over. I've got my bun on. Over the head. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Sorry. I keep finding them in my bucket. Oh, and then I want to show you, these are my bulky that I have that Mom doesn't carry. And I think I called this one unicorn hair.
And those you only get like 50 yards or something, don't you?
No, I think you get 100.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
100 because on worsted you get 200 and on fingering you get 400.
Oh, yeah, 100. But it takes 2 if you want to make a hat and a scarf. It takes 2 to make a scarf.
Uh-huh. But I want a hat out of 1.
Right, because you can make 2 hats out of one of the other of the worsted.
Usually, yeah. And it takes about 150-gram skein of fingering to make a sock head hat.
Yes.
So yeah, so I do have yarn for those of you who are new. So that's some of my yarn. It's all pretty. It's all pretty. And I may even have more sock blanks in here that I didn't find. Because I got a bucket o' yarn. Oh, I do. Look. I have one worsted sock blank.
Right. That was made because, and then I didn't realize, because I did a double-stranded. Isn't it double-stranded?
It is.
Yeah. And then I thought, a double strand, what would you make with that?
Worsted weight socks.
Worsted weight shorty socks, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Or worsted weight slippers.
Okay, make some up.
Called Peregrine Toque. the Rings. It's from my
Oh,
Lord of the Rings.
yes.
Mhm. So if you like sock blanks, or if you've never worked with a sock blank, it's actually really fun to work with. I did do a pair with one of my sock blanks, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
And if you ever want to know how to unwind a double-stranded sock blank because you just take, what do you call it? Or nitty
Knitting
knotty,
knives.
if you have a plastic one like we do, well, they're PCV pipes, and flatten them out.
PVC.
Okay, flatten them out so they're flat, and then you can unwind one strand on each side as you go, and it will wind. I've seen it done, but I don't know why you do that because you
No,
knit from it and knit, unless you don't make socks. How would I say that? Unless you make
two at a
double
time.
two at a time, yes. Then you might want to unwind them. Otherwise, you have to unwind the one as you go, and that could be kind of, yeah.
Well, my first socks that I made with my watermelon sock blank when I first started doing sock blanks, I wasn't making two at a time yet. So what I did was I had a bowl on my left and I had my winder on my right. So on the left side, I was rolling it into a ball and putting it in the bowl. And my right side, I would crank it a little bit. And my left side, I would roll some more. And my right side, I would crank it a little bit as I pulled it out because I didn't know any better. And then I had to rewind my ball the opposite direction so that when I made it into a cake, it was in the same direction as my.
Oh, right, as the pull-out ball.
Mm-hmm. What, Molly?
Yeah, because even if you'd have taken that ball and wound it into its own cake, it would have still been opposite. You'd have had to wind it into a cake and then wind it from the out or start from the outside of
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I learned. I
Yeah.
learned to do two at a time just so I can use my sock blanks.
Oh, I had this question this week.
Okay.
He's gonna make his mother a sweater. And he wants to do a fade cardigan. And he sent me a picture and he asked if I had any yarn that would be like gray on one side and white on the other. Well, yes, I do. But that will not make a fade cardigan because as you crochet that, it goes from the gray to the white to the gray to the white. You might get, if you're making socks, you might get mini stripes, whatever they call it, stripes. But when you're crocheting a sweater or knitting a sweater, it's going to go from the white to the light gray to the dark gray to the white to the light gray to the dark gray. And what you'll get is more of a shimmer look on the gray.
You would need to do, like, if you want to do a fade cardigan, you would almost have to do sock blanks, like 3 sock blanks starting from super light to get a little bit darker, a little bit darker, a little bit darker.
Right.
One darker, 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 and darker, darker. Yeah.
Or if they take 4 skeins, and I thought, oh, you just need a black skein, a gray skein, a lighter gray skein, and a lighter. Then you start with the black and crochet it. You make your own fade, or buy a fade kit. Like I know Christy offers a fade kit, and she's taken like you did that one time with the where you take and you make the skeins go darker.
A fade kit, yeah.
Off one, but she did hers she did them that way, and then she speckled them. So they all had the speckles, but yeah, you'd have to wrap the skein around your house to make it go from because even 3 like that, it would go light, dark, light, light, dark, light, unless, like I said.
Yeah, the only way to do it is alternating skeins.
Yep, alternating skeins.
And one skein is not going to be enough either.
No, it takes 4 to 7 skeins.
Well,
depending on what size of cardigan, what size you're making.
I think that one person I dyed up for ended up using 11 or 12.
Right.
DK weight.
Right. Yeah, they are DK weight. And I told him that too. I said, they are DK weight. And I said, I do not sell DK weight in my shop. So I can't even make them up for you. And, and then when somebody has something specific in mind, it's sometimes hard to dye because if you've dyed yarn at all, they never come out the way you think they're going to. So
special orders are difficult in that respect, I think, for everything. I mean, I was nervous about Jill's tumbler because I added something I didn't tell her about, and she noticed it in her video and she liked it.
She loved it. So, but you don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, special orders are tough for us.
Well, even if you, I had one lady about a month or 2 ago that ordered 2, And then she came back and wanted 2 more. Well, if she'd have ordered all 4 at once, I'd have done them side by side in the pans and made them as close to the same color. But ordering 2 later, you don't know. I mean, when
It's a
when we
different
do
dye
the
lot.
different dialogue, you don't know if you've put more pink in one or more yellow in one, or but I mentioned, she says, oh, I'm familiar with dialogue. She said, I know it might look different, but that's okay. So I said, okay. So I did make her up once, but you don't. So if you even have any inkling that you might need more than what you're ordering, ask the dyer in advance, and she can usually make up how many you want. Like I had one girl that wanted the exploding TARDIS for a sweater. She wanted 8. So I did them all at once. And I mean, I mixed up the base in one big pot and then scooped it in. So at least all the base was the same blue, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's really rough. And yeah, most,
Yeah.
although we all like orders and stuff, it's just, boy, you have to understand that.
Mhm.
And I watched a girl do a video on things that are out there on the internet that aren't true. And one of them is that when you're hand dyeing yarn, you can make duplicates that look exactly the same. And
Mhm.
no, I know they can. Big companies can, because they have the machines that dip them at the
Well, and
same.
even big companies, sometimes it's not the
Right,
same.
and that's why they have dye lots on them. They put
Mhm.
the dye lots so and they don't look the same. I've looked at ones
Mhm.
and put them together, and they're not, if they're different
Yeah.
dye lots. So, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Um,
so
like Jill said, she seriously thought about doing a 3-needle bind off and making an infinity scarf out of the sock blanks she bought for me.
oh yeah, see,
Attaching them together and making an infinity scarf. That would be awesome.
neat, yes,
She
yeah,
also loves the silver on her tumbler. I'm
oh
glad that
yeah,
I'm glad because I
yeah.
wanted to make it look some little bit different.
And it almost looks like he's splashing in water or splashing
Mhm.
in the silver. Yeah, I liked that too.
Yeah.
So,
So now we do.
what's been in your mailbox this week?
It's
I got
mail.
mail. I got one thing, and I'm going to show you. I told him Utah is in, I don't know what kind of lockdown they call it, but you can't go anywhere unless you have a mask on.
Mhm.
And so I got a Christmas kitty one. Got in the mail. I just got it this week. So I'm going to show y'all. Y'all. But with my hair down, I don't wear my hair down that much. So,
I do in winter more.
okay. Here's my face mask.
It's cute.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Oh, I do notice though, because I sewed a lot, um, the cotton she has used on this is
Mhm.
is a rougher cotton. It's
Mm.
yeah, and it's a little rough on the face. I'm hoping when I wash it and
It
soak it,
should soften up.
it should soften up, because my other one did. But anyway, I've got this cat one, and I got one with Laurel Birch cats on it. If you know Laurel Birch, they're the comical looking. Well, not comical. They're just weirder looking cats.
They're
So
cartoonish.
cartoonish, yeah. I've
Yeah.
got that one, and then I've got one Humana Sendus, and I've got whatever, I can't remember. Oh, one Jeff gave me because it was too tight on him. But the thing with face masks that a lot of people don't realize is every time you wear it, like I had it on my mouth now, I need to wash it, because my
Mhm.
hands have touched it, and my hands have touched other things here too. And especially when you go out and you wear it at a store and then you take it off, well, you've touched things at the store, and when you take it off, there's almost no way to not touch it. So you need to
Mhm.
come home. I have a thing, I do them all at once, and then I have a nail hanging over my sink, kind of, that I drip dry them from. I don't dry them in the dryer. Yeah, they take about 3 or 4 hours, and yeah, they're done. So, but
Both Laurel and Jill said it's cute.
thank you. Yeah, I
Um,
like kitty cats.
you do like cats. So is it time for
You, yeah.
my office box? So I have to show you, I opened it. I took something out because I wanted to use it. Because I was really excited about this thing. I got the email saying what was in it. So I have to show you this first. It came with a windbreaker.
Oh, nice.
It is Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin Scranton Meredith Palmer Memorial Celebrity Race
Rabies.
Pro-Am Fun Run. race.
Rabies race. Did she get rabies in the?
Rabies, yes, she got rabies. So they did a fun run for her. So I have a nice windbreaker. Reminds me of the 80s or the 90s, though. I should have worn it for my Halloween costume because I went really 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got that. So I wanted to show you guys that because I've worn it this week before it got super cold. I wore it a couple times to school and nobody noticed.
Well, the kids probably don't watch The Office. And
they noticed my other shirts, my Dunder Mifflin shirts.
Oh, okay.
But okay, this is my box.
It's your birthday?
Your birthday. The Rock, suck on this. And Finer Things Club. And let's see. Party planning committee stuff is in here, and Dundee Award stuff is in here. So I will show you everything I got. Oops.
Is this your last box?
The last one I paid for. Okay.
Yeah.
I got an It Is Your Birthday party banner with balloons. So I can make my own It Is Your Birthday party banner. Sorry, if you don't watch The Office, you may not get that. That was Jim and Dwight did a birthday celebration when they were on the party planning committee. And that's what Dwight made a banner that said, "It is your birthday." And then he did balloons and they were like this big is how big he blew them up. Like squeeze them. I got my own Dundee. My pin is a Dundee. So it's
cute.
Dundee Award certificate. It doesn't say why I got a Dundee, but I got a Dundee. Sorry, I thought I heard something behind me. I need to unglass this. It's a Pretzel Day throw blanket.
Oh.
So I haven't opened this. Oh, it's nice. It's heavy. Sorry, trying to get it in the right direction. It says, "I love Pretzel Day."
What's it made out of? Because it sounded weird when you pulled it apart.
Well, the back side is like a canvas, so you can use it for like a picnic blanket.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying
the shiny stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the front side is fleece.
So I don't know if it would.
On the front side, and the back side is shiny, so you can use it for a picnic blanket. So I love Pretzel Day. There's that. So yeah, I think that backside keeps it cleaner too. I got an official party planning committee plate set with a cake server.
Oh.
3 plastic plates in here.
Oh, cute.
And then the cake server. Goodbye Toby gag gift, which I have not opened yet. So we're gonna see our suck on this cake gag gift. Ah! That's awesome. You can use it as a paperweight.
Oh.
Because in the Goodbye Toby episode, they wrapped up a present Michael did for Toby, and it was a rock, and it just said, "Suck on this."
Oh, okay.
Never liked Toby. Toby is the HR guy, and Michael hated him.
Oh, okay. Michael was the main guy.
Yes, Michael was the manager, and Toby was the HR guy. And he never liked him, and he always would make rude comments about him. And he's like, "Why are you here?" Like, "I work here." Okay, and then I also got a Dwight Schrute ceramic mug.
Oh, got a mug. Good.
That I also have not opened. Dwight, determined worker, intense, good work, hard working, or hard worker. What does that one say? Terrific. And on this side, it's got a picture of Dwight.
I know, I only watched the first season, and he was one that I didn't really like at all.
Yeah, but the more you watch it, you kind of get to like Dwight, his character. That's one thing I liked about The Office that I think that people don't realize if they didn't watch the whole thing is the characters really did grow and change. And I think that's what made the show work is the characters were not just stagnant. This is who they are. They're stupid or they're funny or they do this. Like as it went, most of the main characters, their characters changed and grew.
Right, the one that had the farm?
Yes, the Beet Farm.
The Beet Farm, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's everything that's in that box.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good box.
Yes, it was.
It was worth the money.
Yep, I signed up for Owl Crate again. I told you I signed up for. Well, I went to sign up for it, and they are all sold out for their
Oh yeah.
subscriptions. So I'm on the wait list. But I did sign up, and I got the box, Christmas box. So I will be getting the Christmas one, but not until like December. So,
Well, that's just around the corner.
yeah. But I'm going to do a book review real fast.
Okay.
Have any of you been read any of the books like oh, what's her name? The one that does the cooking. What do you call it? They're cook. They're books that have recipes in them and stuff, but they're mysteries. They're mystery books.
Are they
And
like murder mysteries? Or just
yeah, like
mysteries?
they're like Murder She Wrote. Only they're evolved around. One lady she has a cookie store. She makes cookies. One lady's a caterer. She does catering. One lady's actually an antique shop lady. So, but anyway, this lady, it's her. The name of the book is the first book. There's 7 of them, I think. It's called Lemon Tart, and Robin's read them too. I've read them once already, and I'm now reading them a second time because I've had them 2 or 3 years, and you know how you forget. But it starts with Lemon Tart, and her name is Sadie Hoffmiller, and she's just a 50 something, that's how she calls herself, a 50 something retired school teacher. So for you, but she stumbles into a murder mystery, and then her life evolves from that. It seems like everywhere she goes, something happens. You know, one of those like Murder She Wrote. How many people
Mhm.
can die? You know,
Mhm.
but that's how it is. But it's a lighthearted. There's no sex in it. I mean, no cussing or anything like that. So it's just a good book that you can sit down and read. I'm in the second one now, and I try to read a little before bed every night. So
Mhm.
because if I start reading it in the daytime, I won't put it down. I I'm one of
I
those.
understand.
And
Last Sunday, I read almost all of the first Vampire Diaries book. I read
yeah,
like the last chapter.
yeah. See, and you've read that before, so
Hmm.
yeah. Sometimes I don't know if all of you are like us, but I reread books. I mean,
Hmm.
uh, so, but this
Yeah.
one I did only because I do have 2 other books I could start in, from my new ones from the Owl Club. But
Mhm.
when I started this, I forgot I had those. So yeah. So anyway, and I had finished my other books. What were my last 3 books I read? They were
I don't remember.
yeah, I did the Crown of Thorns and the other one. Oh, I reread my Gotcha Tales.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yes, yes, and there were 5 or 6 books, and they were all paperbacks, and they were all like this thick. So yeah,
Hmm.
they take a while to read. But I'd read those years and years and years ago, and then again years and years ago, and then now. So
And now again.
now again. So they're just good books, but they're just a lot of fun.
Mhm.
And anyway, so what time is it? How have we been doing?
It's 12:08.
Oh, not bad, girls. So,
Um, sorry, I'm looking at our giveaway.
oh, I would say, what are you doing?
I was on my phone. I
Mhm.
was going to our last video and getting our comments for our giveaway,
Well,
which
show.
it's that time, I think, to pick our winner. But should we talk about our
Oh, give it. Okay.
should we talk? Yeah, let's talk about. So this is going to be our last weekly giveaway,
Or our last, not weekly episode give.
episode giveaway. Our next giveaway will be when we hit 500 subscribers. So we're going to start kind of doing less of them, but more for big milestones. So when we hit 500 subscribers, we'll do a bigger giveaway that will be you'll win something from me and something from mom. Since we're not really seeing each other like in person, it'll ship from both of us. You'll get 2 different packages from us. And
Mhm.
right now it's a surprise. We will announce what it is when we hit the 500, and we'll have our video. We'll talk about the 500 subscriber giveaway. So I want you guys to make sure that you like, share, comment, just to help us get in the algorithm and get more people watching.
Right. And we still would. Now, how will we do that on the comments? Will we choose from the subscribers?
We'll talk about that when it's time.
Yeah, because
We'll talk about the rules when it's time for that giveaway. I think you do some different stuff.
comment. We like to hear your comments and ask
Mhm.
any questions, and we'll try to answer them.
Mhm.
We do get back to anybody that's commented or asked questions and stuff. So,
Mhm.
we do that. And
We do.
right. So hopefully by next summer,
Mhm.
we'll hit the 1,000, and we'll be able to start having videos together again.
Mhm.
Hopefully, all this COVID, I said it right,
You
19
did.
stuff will be gone. So
Mhm.
anyway,
So our last one, you had to share us. Um, and I just picked our winner. And by the way, our winner is going to get a custom pop socket. They
is
get to
it
choose their colors.
is it any pop socket? So it
They can
doesn't.
tell me the colors they want, and I will make it for them. So they can have a geode, they can get a shaker, they can get one of my new ones. Yeah, I'll do any of them. They're not that big of a deal. The shakers take a little bit longer to make because you have to get the liquid and stuff in them, so and then dome them. But everything else is pretty quick. So they'll get to pick their colors, and our winner was actually Bethany. Stephanie Knits. Bethany Harper from Oregon,
Oh, nice.
who is a shop that carries some of my yarn, actually. She owns a shop
Oh, that Bethany from around
yeah,
Medford. Yeah,
from Medford. Yeah.
yeah.
My winners. So, Bethany, please message me on either my email or my Instagram or my Facebook and let me know what colors you want. I know you mentioned there was one that you liked, but let's make sure we get it just for you, which one you want, and we'll get it shipped out to you. But just make sure that you claim it before our next video. So I hope you watch this, Bethany, because I don't think you're on live. I haven't seen you commenting.
Right.
Yeah, congratulations, Bethany.
Sometimes I lurk and I don't comment, but I'm
Me
there.
too. Sometimes I'm doing other stuff when I put on lives and stuff, and I don't have time to comment
Right.
because I'm like working with gloves on my hands and I don't want to touch anything.
Now that the busy season is upon us, we are going to do these every 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm,
So this will be done the week after Thanksgiving. So
mm-hmm.
if we have any great Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving things that we buy or whatever, but a lot of the stuff I won't be able to tell you because all my kids watch, so
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Well, and
But
yeah, I mean, and right now a lot of shops are doing Black Month instead of
oh,
Black.
I know that. I've
So a lot
seen.
of deals are available now, but we
Yeah.
have to get paid to buy anything. And we haven't decided what we're gonna do, if we're gonna do like one big present for each other, my husband and I, by the way, or Dave and I, or small presents or what. Because
Yeah.
it's just us. So it doesn't have to be huge.
No, and you bought a new house this summer, so that's a
But
big present.
we're, but we're getting a nice bonus this month um because of COVID. So some of that's going to go to pay off some of our bills, but we might buy ourselves something nice for Christmas with it. We're
Oh,
almost double our paychecks actually
nice.
for the just this month. So I think a lot of it's going to go to savings, but so we might buy something nice. We haven't decided. We
Yeah.
want something nice for the house or, just personal things or what. So we'll see. Yeah, there's lots of deals that are going on right now that I'm like, oh, our Walmart, we were in there this week and they had a 42-inch TV for $88.
Wow.
Like the one hanging in our living room, I think is 42 inches. That's pretty good for $88.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't buy it because we haven't got paid yet. But
Well, you have TVs. You don't need
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, we talked about getting one for my craft room so I don't have to bring my iPad down there every time I want to watch stuff. So I can just hang it on the wall like Robin has in her craft room and put
Right.
stuff on while I'm working. But
You have a big one in there? I don't think it's a real big one, is it?
where?
In your craft room, Robin.
Hers, I think, is maybe a 32 to 40 inch. I'm not sure what size.
I remember one in there.
Yeah, she got it for
Is
Christmas.
it over her computer in that area?
Yes, it's hanging on the wall.
Okay.
I can't remember if she got it last Christmas or the Christmas before, but that
Yeah.
was a present for her. So, I mean, it would be nice because then there's less fiddling with, oh, did I remember to bring my iPad down today? Or is it loud enough with what I'm doing? Because, iPads only get so loud.
I have found with this Mac, it gets really loud. It's really got a good speaker system.
Well,
And you
that's good.
hear good, yeah. Compared to
Yeah.
my first laptop that I couldn't even hear, I mean, hardly hear at all, So
Hmm.
it's really, really nice. And this, I don't even have it on full.
Oh,
And
that's good.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And when
my
I
nose
go on
itches.
podcasts, I used to have to turn them all the way up. Now I am about halfway. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
that's good. Yeah.
so
I
yeah,
find my iPad actually gets louder than my computer.
no, yeah. So, well, some of the computers don't have the speaker systems in them. See, my original, my Toshiba didn't. That's the one that I, I mean, people always said, oh, you can watch movies on there. Well, not really, because I couldn't really hear them.
And your TV doesn't get very loud either.
Well, all of a sudden it has started getting louder. And I'm just
Hmm.
wondering if, because it goes through my cable, I mean,
Internet.
cable, maybe the cable had been tuned down and now they've amped it up or something because I've been watching my Stargate
Mm-hmm.
and I've had to turn it to almost half down because it's so loud. Hey, have you watched?
Huh.
Oh, you don't watch. Oh, yeah, you guys do. Did you watch
What?
the first episode of Oak Island? It was on Tuesday night. Of course, it's on at 11
No, we
night.
missed it. We'll have to watch it.
Yes, I mean, this year they are gonna find stuff.
That's what
I
they say every year, Mom.
I almost think they
Every
are,
year.
because it's almost half through. I mean, it's over. They've already filmed all these. And they
Hmm.
did the digging down with that guy, that guy.
Hmm.
And he asked, and they
Don't
said,
ruin it if it's in this episode.
we can't tell you, but yeah, we have done good this year. So, and now
Hmm.
starting this coming Tuesday, right after Oak Island, they have another, it's called Beyond Oak Island, and they're going to go after other treasures out there. So, what
Oh.
I'm feeling is they must have found something if they're going to go after other treasures. So,
Or maybe they're going to search other places in the off months that are warm.
gonna say maybe they're gonna do those in the summer. I mean, in the winter when they can't be at Oak Island. But yeah, but
Yeah,
they've sunk millions of dollars into that island, so
I
they must
know.
have really good businesses. They never say what the one guy does. Uh,
He was a postal clerk, retired postal clerk.
right, he's a retired postal clerk, so he doesn't have money coming in.
And he was an engineer. His brother was an engineer or is
Yeah,
an engineer.
him and his partner are engineers.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
So that
and
makes good money.
yeah, and they have a big plant. I mean, they show it once in a while when they visit it, and yeah. Boy, it's
Hmm.
getting windy again out here.
Oh, here too.
Yeah.
Jill said she needs a queen bed for her front room because she's going to move the computers out of there and make it a guest room. Oh, that'll be nice. We are lucky that we have a guest room at this house and we have a computer room. And I have my whole basement is mine right now.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
nice.
So that's
We
nice.
lucked out on this house. We really did with the size.
Right. Right.
Biggest house we've lived in ever.
Ever, ever.
Yeah. It might be, is it bigger than our house in Lincoln?
Oh, way bigger.
Is it?
Because
Okay.
Lincoln was only, well, it was a 4 bedroom, two
And it
guest.
was 2 stories.
Yeah, it was 2 stories, but the downstairs was just the kitchen and dining room,
Dining room and living room.
and then you went down the hallway, and there was the bathroom on one side and the washing room on one side, and
And then
then
2 bedrooms.
upstairs we had
It was me and you.
the small bedroom and our big master bedroom with the master bath, which was huge. It was a big walk-in, but still,
Mhm.
I bet we only had maybe 1,800 square feet, where the house we had in Citrus Heights or Chino before you were born, it was
Mhm.
2,400 square feet, but it was
Mhm.
4 bedrooms and 2 baths and a family room and a living room. So that, you don't have a family room, but you do kind of, because downstairs, I think that's when you walk down the stairs, that where the big carpeting is, that I
Mhm.
think would have made into a family room, the way they what do you call it? They framed it.
Mhm.
Her whole basement is already framed. All they have to do is put up walls. So, and it's
Mhm.
like 3 more bedrooms down there. And,
And plummet.
well, the plumbing's all ready to go. You just have to get someone to come in and put the toilet and the sink and stuff in. Yeah,
Yeah.
the plumbing's there. So,
Mhm.
yeah, and then it's all vented. It already has all the vents. So, yeah, it's I don't know why the people before moved, but they could have, they looked like they had it in mind to
Mhm.
really expand down there. And I don't
Yeah.
know how many square feet. Did you say how many square feet it was?
I think we have about 3,
3,000?
I think.
You might, because you do have 3 full bedrooms upstairs and
Uh-huh.
2 bathrooms and the living room and a nice dining room and a nice sized kitchen and a big walk-in
Pantry,
pantry and the washer and dryer.
laundry room.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's
and
about 3.
3-car garage. They have a 3-car garage, guys.
And it's not just it's not a tight 3-car garage. It's a big 3-car garage.
Plus, at the end of one of the 3 cars, it has this big thing that goes back along the whole part of the house. So it's like this. If you boxed it off, you would have another room there. You could have another
Mhm.
room for like Dave's workshop or something.
Well, we don't even need to box it off for that. We can just do his.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, if
Yeah.
you was doing a lot of sawdust and you had your cars in there, you might get
Yeah, that's
sawdust.
true.
Yeah. So, and it's
Jill, Oak Island is on the History Channel. She asked if it's on regular TV. It's on the History Channel. If you
TV.
use the
get it on.
History Channel on cable, you have access to the whole series on the History Channel app. It's also on Hulu, but I cannot remember if it's got the whole series on Hulu.
It doesn't. It starts like with season 5 or something. It only
Okay.
has, and then it doesn't go through last season. You don't get last season on Hulu. Last year, the 2019.
You might now that the new season has started.
Yeah, you might now that the new season started. So,
Mhm.
but I watched it. I had on demand last year. That's how I got caught up with the year before, and they had all of it where you could. And now they do. They had it on all day on Monday and Tuesday, straight through on the History Channel. So
Mhm.
I had missed all of last year's, well, because it wasn't on Hulu yet. And
Mhm.
but I did watch it on demand. That's right, I did watch it. I watched it, and then
Mhm.
on demand you can watch it the next day. You don't have to.
Yeah.
So that's how I caught up because I did.
Well, and that's why we use the History Channel app.
Yeah.
It's very similar to on demand, but we have access to it on. You have access to it on your Roku, and we have access to it on our Roku and our Apple
But
TV.
I still haven't figured out where it says I've used up all my.
You got to sign into your TV provider. On the settings, go to your TV provider and sign in with Comcast or whatever you have, and then it should give you access to it.
Oh,
Sign
okay.
in through DirecTV.
Okay.
But sometimes once a month because it forgets, but it's still there.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So let's see. I think that's everything. So make sure you guys that you share it so we can have a big giveaway at 500. Okay.
we're getting close. We're getting up
We're
there.
we're like about 70 away, approximately.
Nice. So maybe in 3 weeks we might be able to do something.
Maybe if we share like crazy, let's help the algorithm. Let me see what we've got right now. We've got 438. We're only 62 away.
Right. There you go.
I thought we do.
Might still be having another giveaway next month.
We might.
Yeah.
So make sure that you share it and get it out there so we can do a big giveaway where you can get something from me and mom, and maybe even something from the giveaway box because I have my giveaway.
Have the giveaway box from other people that they sent you. Right. So also something popped in my mind and then popped out of my mind. Yeah, anyway. Oh,
Anyway,
if you watch this later and you are new too, please share with your friends too. All the new people, we've had some of you that have been with us from the very start.
from day one.
We really thank you guys. I mean, so you guys too. I mean, I know you guys all get new Instagram followers too. And so just post it. Just take a picture of our little thing that we have on our Instagram and post
Screenshot.
screenshot and post it on yours. Well, I don't. I take a picture and then I go in and I shrink it. And
Oh no, that's called a screenshot. You've taken a screenshot.
okay, yeah.
Then you edit it.
Yeah, what's the other we do? You share it, but how do you share it? You can
On Facebook, copy the link and share it onto your Facebook. So it's like the line with the link and then share it to your Facebook.
You guys know I really know a lot about computers, right?
Not your generation.
No, we didn't even have calculators, and we did everything by hand in school.
Say, did you use an abacus?
No, we used our fingers.
Oh.
That's what I used.
Just wondering, and I wasn't trying to be sarcastic about the abacus. I was serious.
Oh, that was what an
questioning
abacus was, and till I started doing those those games where you search for stuff, and I had Abacus came up, and I had to go off of it. I had to put it into my Google and find out what it was. I had no
Oh,
idea.
it's the beads.
Yeah, the beads. They go this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't know. But anyway. Yep. Oh, and then the new Ancient Aliens was on last night.
Oh, I didn't watch that either. I didn't even watch all of last season. They're getting a little too fringy for me.
I didn't watch any of last season.
Yeah.
So because we couldn't get it, and it's not on Hulu. They didn't have last season. Now they will probably, or whatever, Hulu or Netflix, whichever it was on.
It'll be Hulu. Netflix doesn't get as recent.
Yeah. So yeah, so I watched one last night because I didn't know. They said it was coming on at 9 o'clock. Well, they meant
Eastern, probably.
it was mid because it came on at 10. So, but they
Okay.
had episode 1 of season 16 on first.
Mhm.
Or episode, no, it was last year was 15. So that they have all of episode 15. I mean, year 15, but I hadn't seen it before. So, but yeah, it was all right. I mean, yeah, it's getting a little not just out there, they're doing a lot more with, I don't know.
Fringy. I
Yeah,
call it fringy.
last night it was about the number
Pseudoscience.
12.
Supposed to be a magical number. I thought 10 was a magic number.
Oh, number 12 is even in, did you know they've just discovered the 12th, not element, 12th something that has to do with the antimatter and how they can prove antimatter's out there. Is that what they call it? Antimatter, which they know is out there, but they can't prove it or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
now they'll be able to prove it and things like
Mhm.
that. Yeah, it was just, it's fun to watch. I mean, some of it's, like you said, way out there, but
Mhm.
it's just fun to watch for watching something different, because
Yeah,
not that many good shows on anymore.
I know.
Bones.
Jill says, Amber, if you'll join Classy Kim's crochet group on Facebook, she'll share you. Should I try? But she said you need to be a member. Jill, will you please send me an invite to that group? Sometimes it's hard when you search it out, but if you go in there and invite me, then I can join. If you don't mind, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate that. We started watching Vampire Diaries series last night because I'm watching the book.
You're watching the book?
I mean, I'm reading the book.
Set that book right there, and I'm gonna watch it.
It's teenagers, but I realize they're really teaching teenagers that hookup culture is what you need to do.
Oh, so it's bad.
Yeah. Like there's a character, I'm in the second episode in, she met a guy, I don't even know if she knows his name yet, and they showed her having sex with him. And I'm like, I don't
watching that?
What?
You're watching that?
Well, it was on the CW, so it's not like it's graphic, but you still see them hooking up.
What they're doing.
But yeah.
It's just like some of those 80s songs. That one where the jukebox, she sees somebody across.
Jukebox Hero?
No.
Oh, I Love Rock and Roll?
Yeah. And then she goes home with him.
Yeah.
So I'm going, okay, yeah, it was starting already in there. My generation, I mean, you usually knew the kid from school or something,
Mm-hmm.
Had a crush for years. My girlfriend and I had a crush on these 2 boys for the whole 4 years we were in high school. And I
never talked to them.
talked to them. Yep. So,
Yeah.
but nowadays, everybody, I mean, we couldn't just call a boy. I mean, now that's part of life. Girls call boys and boys call girls.
No, they don't call each other anymore, Mom. They text each other.
Oh, right, Steve.
Or send each other Snapchats.
Yeah, it was all in the boys' court when I was in high school. Yeah, the girls had no control at all. So it was different. Times are way different, even from when you were in high school. Because I don't think you had your first cell phone when you went to college, and it was that big thing that was a pay. We had a pay card. Yeah, so that was in what, 2000, no, 98. 98.
98.
One, but that's what 2001 is when you graduated
from college.
From college.
Yes, the first time.
The first time.
The first college.
The first college, and then
with my associate's degrees.
Right, degrees.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we got 2 of them.
Yes, right. I still have them too, an AA and an AFA in musical theater.
And you stayed 3 years because
of that
for all 3 years, so might as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, in that third year is when I got the fine arts. I added a few things to make it not just an associate of arts, but an associate of fine arts. I took like 2 extra classes,
Right.
give me
Yeah.
2 degrees, which was worth it. I mean,
Yeah. Yes.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is 12:30 and I am hungry.
Okay. It's time for lunch. Time for lunch,
It's
girls.
time for me to eat. So I think that we should sign off. Make
Okay.
sure you share. And Jill, thank you for sharing that with me. I will go onto my Facebook and join that group.
Oh, you know what you forgot to tell about?
What?
Fresh. Your groceries you get.
Oh, HelloFresh.
Oh, fresh.
Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys have heard of HelloFresh.
I'm
It
sure
is,
Instagram they had because we get all kinds of.
well, we do now, especially because you have looked at it, you'll get them all the time.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So HelloFresh is basically it's a meal delivery service, but you have to cook them yourself. We get ours every Friday, and we have signed up for the 3 meal plan. Um, there's a deal going where I can send you a coupon code for $70 off your first 5 boxes. It's $75 or $70 off the whole 5 though. So it's a little bit at a time.
You should put the coupon code below.
But I have to send you an email invite. So if you're interested in signing up for HelloFresh, for the 2 of us, it ends up being about $60 a week after the discounts are over. Right now we've paid 30, then 40, then 40, then 50, then 50. It ends up being about $60 a week, but you get enough food for 2 people for 3 meals at that price. And for us, it's been great because we get home from work and we don't have to think about what we want to cook. Everything's ready. It comes in a paper bag labeled, and then you get the meat separate so it's not in with the veggies. And they send you the recipe cards, which are really nice recipe cards. By the way, not sponsored. I pay for that with my own money. But it's been really great. It makes our life easier. My husband helps me cook. He usually preps the veggies while I do everything else. But it's really nice. The food is perfect amount for the 2 of us. And we feel full when we're done. And it's food we probably normally wouldn't eat a lot.
Right. And what's nice about it is
meals or meat meals if you eat meat.
Oh yeah, they have. And they have a family plan too, I saw.
You can get 4 meals or enough for 4 people 3 times a week, 4 times a week. But we can add on meals too. If we wanted to do this every day, we could.
Right. I saw that.
For us.
And yeah, so
You said what's great about it is
with the busy season coming up, it's really going to be nice for a lot of people that, they're out rushing around and getting Christmas gifts. And I mean, once you're done with the 6 weeks, you can stop. You don't have to, you're not roped into there for life. So.
No. You don't have to keep it for the whole 6 weeks. I also have coupon codes where I can send you a free box. And I think you pay shipping for that first box, but then after that you pay full price. So if you're interested in trying HelloFresh, let me know below and get me your email address and I can send you an invite. We really loved it. It's been really great for us. Okay. And we're learning new things I never would have known. I now know how to roast vegetables.
Oh, right.
We don't eat vegetables.
Only things you need from home are like salt and pepper, didn't you say, and oil and butter?
Yep, salt and pepper, olive oil, and butter. And then we had to use sugar this week too. A couple teaspoons full of sugar. But Jill has too many restrictions. That's true. If you have a lot of restrictions, it's hard. They do have a lot of meals that you can do vegetarian meals if you don't eat meat. I don't know if they have paleo or keto on there. I don't remember if that's an option.
Well, I know they had 4 different plans, but I don't know what that for. Like you said, I know there was vegetarian, the regular, the family, but I don't know what the other one was.
I think there might be one that's regular for meat if you eat seafood too. We don't really eat seafood.
I was just going to say, I saw that they sent somebody fish tacos, and I thought, oh, I hope.
You don't have to get seafood. You don't have to get seafood because we don't eat it.
Yeah.
If we got seafood.
Right. So, anyway, I just thought that since we won't see him again for 3 weeks, and you've been on it for what, 6 weeks now?
I've been what?
You've been on it for what, 5 or 6 weeks?
This is our 6th week. We just got our 6th week. Okay. And we had an issue with one of our meals actually, where the veggies weren't as fresh. The carrots weren't as fresh. They were like rubbery. So I emailed them, or I messaged them. They have a messenger. You can go back and forth and just let her know that the carrots were rubbery. She gave us the money back for that entire meal. So we had like a $27 credit that came out with this one. So they're really good with customer service too, if you have any issues with your meals, which I've liked that as well.
Yes.
And also, I forgot about my donors choose. I still have
Oh,
Donors Choose going. We are trying to get some more books for our library. I will put the link to that below after this is all posted. So if you would like to help donate to my classroom, we would love it. Our library is getting bigger, and my kids, I put in some new books this week that I had gotten from during the summer, and my kids are like, oh, there's new books. So if you want to help my students get more excited about reading, I will put the link below to my Donors Choose. Any donation helps. There's times of the year when they match donations. Right now it's not being matched, but yeah, anything helps. $5, $10, whatever. I think that we still have like 160 that we need on there. So if you would like to help my classroom become more literate, I would be very thankful. And we do send out a thank you card after everything's done, so you can get a little thank you note from the kids, a personal thank you. So yeah,
okay.
that should be it, right?
Yeah, I think that's finally it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So thank you for joining us today for our little bit longer live, since it's been a little bit. And we'll see you in 3 weeks. If anything changes, we'll let you know. But we should see you in 3 weeks. Hopefully I'll have some finished objects by then to show you.
and please share us.
Yes. And I will go into the group on Facebook and share for Kim's Classy Kim's Crochet group on Facebook. And hopefully we'll get some more people and we can do a big 500 subscriber giveaway.
Right. So there you go.
So
Okay.
have a great Saturday, guys. I hope that your weather's good. If you are in the path of the hurricane, prayers are with you. Hurricane Iota or Tropical Storm Iota. I can't remember which it is right now. Yep, Iota, because they've used all the 26 letters of the alphabet. Now they're doing the alphabet letters.
Oh,
So they had Ada, ETA, and now they're on Iota. So be safe,
yeah, and have good day.
and we'll see you in a few weeks.